What did you say? Flagpole.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn dirty ape!
No! You're a wizard, Harry.
In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
And I care! What is the deal?
No, do me a favor, Captain. Go fuck yourself.
Language.
Why so serious?
What's your favorite scary movie?
I'm vengeance.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Andrew, I can't seem to stop from glitching to multiple parts of the timeline. Like, I'm just going through time and space like crazy. I'm in the future, I'm in the past, all points throughout my life. I don't know what's going on right now.
You've gotta learn to control it.
Okay, yeah, spoilers, by the way, because there's not really a lot, like, non-spoilery to say, especially if you haven't seen Season 1. We're talking about Loki Season 2 today, and it just ended, last week? Last Thursday, I think?
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
So, like, 6 days from when we're recording this right now.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was, probably, I have heard nothing good about Secret Invasion.
Yeah, I've also heard
not
good things about Secret Invasion.
Yeah. But I've heard good things about Loki Season 2. And spoiler alert, one of us has never seen a Marvel movie before, and the other person has. So, you're gonna get to figure out who's who.
That's just a lie.
Is it really a lie, though?
Yes, neither of us have seen a Marvel movie before. Just forget about the ones we've talked about on this podcast, including Spider-Man. Go check it out. It's episode 15 of the podcast.
We've watched Spider-Man?
Yes, you don't even remember doing this? J. Jonah Jameson was a hero.
Oh. You know what I do remember?
Loki Season 2?
Oh, no, I was going to say episode 2. We talked about Jurassic Park.
Oh, yes. You failed to mention that last week.
I know. I fucking as I was listening back to it later, I was like, "Damn, you know what I didn't do?" I was kind of disappointed at myself. But
just got to get it out there.
Yeah. So, for us never seeing a Marvel movie before, this Loki show was only starting in season 2.
Yeah, because we totally didn't cover Loki season 1 before on the show.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, what was my opinion of Loki season 1?
You liked it. We both really liked it.
Oh, okay. What's my opinion of Loki season 2?
I think you like it.
I think I do too.
Okay, yeah. What's my opinion of Loki season 2?
I think you thought it was really good there towards the end.
Holy shit, I really did think it was good, especially towards the end. You're right.
Maybe we both have Timpads and we've gone forward to the end of time, and then we've heard what the other person thought, and then have came back to this present time and relayed that information to the other person. So now neither one of our opinions are subjective. We're just kind of... You see how that got really convoluted and really confusing? That's like the first 4 episodes of Loki season 2.
Okay, yeah, no, I was relieved to hear you say how confused you were over the first half of this season. Because I asked you if you started, and you're like, "Yeah, I've seen the first 3 episodes. I'm very confused." I was like, "Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one," because I was also really confused just about most things going on at the beginning of the season, especially the time warping with Loki. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Okay. So the time warping with Loki, I felt like was kind of confusing, but what was more so confusing was all the stuff with Renslayer.
Yeah, I still don't really know if any of that mattered.
It didn't. It didn't. And so this is just where I got confused, and maybe we're both stupid here, or at least I'm stupid here. But so Renslayer wants to find a variant of He Who Remains to, I guess, go to the end of time with and rebuild the TVA or something like that, or redo the TVA. But Kang, the He Who Remains, like said, no other variant is like him. So it's like, it's what she's doing is pointless,
Yeah, because
It
even
just
though they're
wouldn't-
variants, they're not him.
So nobody would be like
it doesn't
him.
matter.
It would either be a good person or it'd be worse than him. And why would you want somebody worse than him?
Yeah,
then-
so the whole like time loop towards the end. So episode 4 ends on this big cliffhanger because in episode 3 they do find one of the He Who Remains variants. They bring him back to fix what was the device called? The loom. To fix the loom because it was like, it's his loom. He's the one that developed it. At least He Who Remains is the one that developed it. So one of his variants, all this variant timeline shit, it gets kind of confusing. Because it's essentially the same person, but it's not the exact same person.
Yeah, and here's something that's really fucking confusing. And it makes zero sense. Like, you can think about it all day, but it makes zero sense. We get introduced to a character called OB. Oh, by the way, what did you think about some of the new characters we got introduced to? OB, what did you think about him?
I was fine with him.
I liked him. I thought he was
I liked him too. It wasn't overbearing or anything. They didn't use him too much.
No, I enjoyed Casey a little bit more. I think you saw him a little bit last season, but you see him more this season. I enjoyed all the little side characters. Really enjoyed B-15. I guess Mobius is technically more of a side character in this show.
Is he? I don't know. I feel like Loki, Mobius, and Sylvie are the main three. So
I guess. Victor Timely. I liked him. I thought he was a little annoying, but I liked what they were going for, with him. But anyways, so they bring Victor Timely in, and he reads this book that OB writes, and he's like, "Oh yeah," Victor Timely says, "Oh, you're OB or Obius or what was his fucking name? I already forgot. Obituary."
I don't remember his freaking name.
What's fucking
Ouroboros. That's what OB is. No wonder we don't fucking remember it. Who the fuck is gonna remember Ouroboros?
I mean, it's a cool name. Don't get me wrong.
It is,
very
but
hard to remember.
Yes.
But yeah, so OB is like, he's like, "Oh, I'm Ouroboros," and Victor's like, "Oh my gosh, you wrote the TVA guidebook," and then OB's like, "Yeah, I sure did. I based it all off of Victor Timely's discoveries," and Victor's like, "Well, I'm Victor Timely," and OB's like, "What?" So how did OB write a book based off of Victor Timely's discoveries if Victor Timely learned everything he knew from the book that OB wrote? That makes zero sense, right? That doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't. I know exactly what you're
Okay.
talking about because when when they went over that, I was like, "What?" And then I just said whatever. I didn't really think about it too much.
No, and the thing that I did like is they didn't like dwell on it or anything. They kind of make a joke about it later on. But I think that's kind of the point. It's not really supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be confusing as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I think pretty
Right.
much with Endgame, they told you that, hey, anytime we do fucking time travel timelines and shit, it's probably not going to make sense. Just go with it. Because Endgame, when you start breaking that shit down, Endgame makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Quick sidebar. I don't really know how I feel about Gen V poking fun at the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What are you referring to? I don't know if I remember this.
In like the first or second episode, they call it the Guardians. What's the college called? The Guardians of Gadali or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I
One
know
of
what
the
you're talking about.
colleges.
Never mind, I know what you're referring to. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, "Ugh, it's just too many syllables." And I was like, "You're making fun of the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is arguably has a better 3 movies than anything that the boys will ever do." So
Whoa,
just keep it up.
dude. First
You're
first 3 seasons of The Boys is pretty up there. Pretty great.
okay, you're gonna take any season of The Boys and try to compare it to Guardians 3. And you're gonna say any one season of The Boys is better than Guardians 3.
I can tell you all 3 seasons of The Boys is better than Guardians 2.
Okay, that's fair. But Guardians as a whole, the whole franchise versus the whole Boys franchise, you're gonna tell me that The Boys is better?
I don't know. I think they're pretty on level, to be honest. Like they're like vastly different properties, even though they're both like superhero stuff.
Yeah,
just
you're
like
not wrong.
entirely different characters, entirely different motives.
But yeah, and then back into Loki or whatever. But yeah, that's
do you want to just mainly talk about the last 2 episodes, because I feel like that's where everything comes together and what.
Yeah, that's where you were heading.
Yeah. So they're trying to fix this loom, and Loki finally. So episode 5 is all about Loki figuring out the glitching, how to control it. He's like, oh, it's not about where or why, it's about who, and that whole moment that he has. Yeah. This whole season's kind of about just Loki not wanting to be alone, basically. Like, he's doing all this he's trying to keep the TVA just to keep his friends. He doesn't really care about the TVA itself, it's just the people.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he can't go back, and be with
exactly.
Thor or anything anymore, so it's like he has nobody, Yeah,
he's like, I don't want to be alone. And I don't know, that line was pretty heartbreaking when he's telling Sylvie, like, while he's doing all of it.
Yeah. But you were talking about the end of episode 4. It's like kind of when they were like, Victor Timely's like, I will be brave. And so they send him out there, and he just disintegrates immediately.
Yeah, no, that got me when I was like, oh shit.
I thought to myself, I was like, oh fuck. What the hell are they gonna do? So he disintegrates, and then it's like you just kind of end on a close-up of Loki, and it like kind of goes like white, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's the end of 4. I was
Yeah,
very confused at this point. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Episode 5 starts, and you're in like a prison, and you're following Casey, and he's breaking out of Alcatraz, and then Loki shows up, and he's like, hey man, the fuck's going on, bro? And he's like, you the boat guy? And then the other 2 inmates are like, you told us your name was so-and-so, not Casey. He's like, my name is so-and-so. I don't know who this guy is. And then Loki, time warps out, goes to, I think he goes to the McDonald's where Sylvie is first, and then disappears from there, shows up at where B-15 is like a surgeon.
I think he goes to Sylvie last, because she recognizes him.
No. He goes to the McDonald's, but he's not there. It's like in the daylight, and then he's not there for very long, and he automatically teleports away from the McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason I say that is because I remember him showing up at the McDonald's, and I was like, why the fuck did he go to a McDonald's? I was like, that is some borderline obvious product placement. I was like, that is fucking stupid. They just goes to a random McDonald's. What the fuck?
I mean, the fact that Sylvie went there in like the 2nd episode.
Yeah,
like,
but
that's where she went after the events of season 1 was a fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, I forgot about that though. I didn't remember. Like, because I watched this, I didn't binge watch this like I normally do. I watched this over the course of like 3 or 4 days. So, actually, I started it before 6 dropped, and I finished it yesterday. So, it took me about a week to watch it all. But anyways, then he goes to where B-15 is like a pediatric surgeon. Then he meets Mobius, and he's the jet ski salesman.
Yeah.
And then he meets OB, who is
a scientist.
Basically, he is the scientist, but he wants to be a writer, a science fiction writer, more than a scientist.
Yes, but basically, it's like, Obi, you're still a scientist. Let's figure this shit out. And he's like, Obi's just like, dude, you can control it. You know that, right? And Loki's like, what? How? Tell me. He's like, well, just think about where you want to go.
And who he wants to be around and all that.
Yeah. And then he's like,
shows
okay,
up
you need
like-
everyone here. So Loki has to go get everyone. And them not
That's
knowing who
okay.
he is because of whatever the fuck happened when the loom blew up. Like, everyone has a life on the timeline. And no one remembers Loki except for Sylvie at this point in time. And then
And
Loki's
I
like, oh
wonder-
shit.
I wonder, do you think that she remembered him because they're gods?
I would assume the magic has something to do with it.
Oh, did you like the speech that or the talk that Loki and Sylvie had, like, around the time before the loom exploded, where she's like, we're like playing God or something like that, and he just turns to her and he says, well, we are gods. I'm like, he's not fucking wrong. Technically, y'all are.
Yeah, they
Y'all
are.
are fucking gods. And
Loki's literally from fucking Asgard, bro.
yeah, but
He's
they're just
Thor's
space pirates.
brother.
He stole the throne. Remember that? In
Yeah.
Ragnarok?
Didn't he steal the throne in, like, multiple times? He was on the throne in 2 at the end of Dark World.
He was on the throne in 1.
Yeah, so, like, every movie he stole the throne.
Yeah. I love that scene in Ragnarok where it's like, Thor has returned! And he's acting like Odin, and he just goes, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, he goes and meets Sylvie, and that's where they were having that talk that you were just mentioning about, you know, he's like, man, I don't want to fucking be alone. And she's like, well, now everybody has a choice. And he's like, well, I don't really want to give anybody a choice. So when this was all happening, my whole thought process was Loki is the person who pulled everyone from the sacred timeline, or from the timelines, put them in the positions that they're in the TVA, and it's just like a never-ending loop of him doing that. And he's the one who erased everyone's memories and stuff. You know, not He Who Remains. But they did not go that way. They went a more wild fucking way.
Yeah, so what way did they go?
Up, down, left, right.
Yeah, they hit that up, down, left, right cheat code, and just made Loki a full-on fucking god.
Well, before they did that, though, he went back... He went back centuries. Or not centuries.
He went forward
he
centuries,
spent-
didn't he?
He spent centuries learning literally everything that Obi and Victor Timely knew. And he had like this foolproof method after like centuries of trying, of keeping the loom from destroying. And so it's like he finally gets everything ready, and he's like, okay, make sure to latch his helmet, make sure you put tape on the left part of the top corner of the helmet. Don't set the... What was the thing he was carrying out there?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was like a vacuum
Yeah,
type
don't-
thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's some shit. It was supposed to make the rings on the loom bigger. But he's like, don't set it down because it will roll off the deal and all this other shit. And so, like, he knew every outcome. You know, that was his Doctor Strange moment. You know, he knew every possible outcome because he lived it 1,000 times over, right?
And it
And
still
so-
blew up.
And it still blew up. So he went back to when Sylvie killed He Who Remains. And it finally, Loki gets tired. And he's like, can you, like, not let her kill you or something? And he's like, oh, okay. And so he just pauses time. And him and, I'm just
Yeah.
going to call him Kang. Kang and Loki have this conversation.
I
and it's
thought
like-
this scene was awesome.
I loved this scene where they're just sitting there talking, and he's like, you know what? Take this a few thousand times, and you know, try to get everything right, and let me know how it goes. And then Loki's like, what makes you think we've had this conversation before?
And he just starts
And he's
laughing.
like, Yeah, he's like, okay.
I like you.
Yeah, he's like, I like you. Yeah, that's exactly what he says. And so Loki's then faced with this choice. He goes back to when he brought the band back together, and he found a place. It's like the timelines were disappearing. So when he put the band back together, the timeline was unstable. And so, like, Sylvie's idea was everybody gets to live their lives on the timeline, with no loom, no structure, nothing. Well, that creates the timeline being unstable, and so time just goes away. It disintegrates. It turns to spaghetti noodles. Well, he goes back to that point before he started, redoing this thing 1,000 times over and whatnot. And he talks to Sylvie, and he's like, I have to fucking kill you. And she's like, well, I'm not giving you my blessing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
You have to do it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And he's like,
What do I do here, Sylvie?
Yeah, basically, it's what he's saying. But he's faced with that choice. Does he kill Sylvie, or what does he do? So the easiest thing for him to have done was just kill Sylvie and let he who remains
live.
Live. That is not what he did.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Lay out the scene for him. The dramatic scene.
So the loom is like disintegrating, it's malfunctioning, it's blowing the fuck up, right? All the timeline branches, they're dying. Loki in full classic gear, fucking classic helmet with the horns, just classic cloak, goes out there.
Oh, no. You missed a key part. He walks out there.
When he's just walking out?
They're at the part where it's like they're about to send Victor Timely out, and, he disintegrates like normal. Loki goes out there in the fucking little tie and his little suit and all that, and it just disintegrates off of him. And then there you go. Now you come in with what you were saying.
Yeah, classic look, Loki with the horns. I love the fucking horns. I don't know.
Big horns too.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was sick. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a sucker for like classic looks. Like if that's how they look in the comic books, that's what I want to see.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm right.
Like,
I think he looks
know.
fucking awesome.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I love it when studios will just embrace like that look. Like sometimes they're scared of it, and it just it doesn't come off as good. But this was fucking awesome, and he's grabbing the branches that are dying, fucking bringing them back to life, and just becoming one with the timeline and with the universe, basically. So Loki's power basically takes place of all the power that the loom was holding and like stabilizes it. So yeah, literal god status.
He has a new title.
The God of Stories.
Yeah. Yeah, he's now the God of Stories. So he's pretty cool. Honestly, and then it turned into a giant tree, the Yggdrasil tree. I think it's at the center of time and space, and the universe. So,
yeah, so Loki's basically just chilling.
Yeah,
as a tree.
Oh wow! So I was reading this thing, and it said the simplicity of the title requires minimum explanation and resonates with the notion that Loki, as the guardian of the multiverse, he essentially holds dominion over everything within the Marvel multiverse, transcending the confines of the mere storytelling within the Tree of Life that was first referenced in 2011's Thor.
That's fucking awesome.
That is fucking cool, because I kind of remember that, don't you?
Yeah, I
Tree of
remember.
Life thing from
there's a lot of little things I remember in Thor. A lot of like story-based things like that too, because they went over like just when he was on Earth, they were going over like just the stories of the Norse gods and everything.
Yeah, I think the MCU they can keep with this like super crazy storytelling, but they need to keep referencing back to the movies that got them where they were. Because, like, if a movie makes a reference back to Quantumania, I don't fucking remember that. I don't remember anything about Quantumania. You want to know why?
Because it sucked.
Quantumania fucking sucked. It was one of the worst fucking movies. I fell asleep and I don't remember it. I had a guy I worked with tell me that Quantumania was better than the first Ant-Man.
No.
That's exactly what I said.
It's on level with the second Ant-Man. I don't like either of them.
I think I would rather watch the second one than watch Quantumania.
I don't know. Maybe. Lawrence Fishburne's in the second one, so.
Oh, wait. No. Ant-Man and the Wasp is the only Marvel movie that I didn't see for the longest period of time. Damn, you know Disney Plus is now $13.99 a month.
Damn, I did not.
Yeah, because you might fucking.
Do you want to give Loki season 2 a grade at all?
Ooh, what are we grading it on? In terms of like, well, you want to give it 2 different grades?
Okay, what are those 2 grades?
Like the MCU shows.
Oh, best show.
And then best show, really? Okay.
I haven't seen all the shows, but best show I've seen.
Okay. So, in terms of like where it falls in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then in terms of the Marvel shows. So, I think this is like a good like B plus A minus in terms of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'd agree.
I'm not talking like Spider-Man 2 and
yeah, no, just the MCU.
I know that's all in there. Oh, by the way, did you know Mobius? They, have the. Oh, by the way, the TVA has now been reformed. They're just hunting versions of Kang now, and Mobius says there was a little bit of a spark up on Earth 616, but it seems like those guys had it handled.
616.
That's the comic universe.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I like that.
Okay, so
but yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree with you on the grade.
A plus in terms of like Marvel shows.
Yes, I think it's the best show.
A minus, B plus show. I'll go B plus in terms of where it falls in the MCU, like with everything.
I can agree with that. B plus. That sounds good. Best show. B plus with everything. There's only
go through.
Go through what?
I was gonna go through the shows and.
Oh
if
yeah.
You've seen it. Rate it. That way everybody knows how stupid your fucking grades are. WandaVision. Can't believe you here.
I haven't seen it.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay, I gave Loki a B plus, so I'll give Falcon and Winter Soldier like a C plus.
Loki season 1.
Oh, B plus. I'm just gonna give it the same grade as season 2.
That's fair. That's really good. I feel like season 1 had the opposite effect.
I didn't rewatch
like
season 1. I feel like I should have rewatched season 1 before season 2 because I don't remember a ton about season 1. I remember Alligator Loki.
You remember Alligator Loki myself? I feel like it had the opposite effect to season 2, where season 1 kind of ramped. It was like it started good, and then as it kind of went on, it didn't like it kind of tuckered out. Where this one kind of slow started and got really good at the end. That one started good and kind of there towards the end. It kind of got a little not bad. It just kind of got a little all right,
Yeah, it just kind of felt like they were building to Kang the whole show during season 1, and then once they finally got there, I thought the finale was pretty good. But yeah, like the build to it is kind of slow.
Yeah. Marvel What If?
Have not seen it.
You haven't seen any of them?
Any of the What Ifs? No, haven't watched any of them.
Huh. Hawkeye.
Oh, like a C.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd give it a B.
I didn't care for Hawkeye. I just kind of thought it was boring.
Moon Knight.
I'll C minus.
Oh, thank God! For some reason I thought you were really high on Moon Knight.
No.
Okay, I could not tell you to this day. I watched Moon Knight. I watched like episode 2 and 3 and 4, I think, multiple times. I still couldn't tell you what the fucking story of that show was.
Oh,
No
shit.
idea what the plot was.
Yeah, I don't really remember it. I don't know. I feel like the most interesting personality that I know of Moon Knight is like the Jack.
The one who showed
yeah,
up at the very
Jack
fucking
Lachlan,
end.
I think is his name. Yeah, the one that shows up at the end. Yeah.
Miss Marvel.
Have not seen it. I don't think I've seen any of the other shows, but you can keep naming them.
She-Hulk.
Oh, I saw the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, it was not good.
There's a reason I stopped after fucking episode 3.
Daredevil was good, but I hope that doesn't ruin his character.
No, She-Hulk is... Dude, that's what started... Like, I was already starting to get turned off Marvel, especially because a lot of times the humor, I feel like they overdo it way too much, and it just goes way past my sensibilities. Because, like... I don't know. It gets annoying. It gets annoying at times. Like, I think Guardians 3 handled it really well. I think James Gunn just knows what he's doing, though. And Loki handled it good. Season 1 was good, though, so I feel like that crew just knew what they were doing. But some of the movies just go overboard with that shit.
Oh,
and She-Hulk went way overboard with it.
Yeah, She-Hulk was... I don't like it when they, like, just try to fit a bunch of, like, modern day, like...
Yes, exactly.
Political...
I fucking hated it.
And, like, agenda stuff in it. It's like...
And just, like, celebrities and stuff,
cares.
like, into it. Like, it just all feels so forced, and I'm... Like, I like for the superhero movies. Yes, no, that's what really turned me off of it. The Megan Stallion episode is the last episode I fucking saw. And I was like, dude, this is... And Megan the Stallion was like a scroll, and I'm like, this is how you're building to Secret Invasion? Are you fucking kidding me right now? It just pissed me the fuck off. I hated it.
So, this is a bit off topic, but you know X-Men, the 90s cartoon, is gonna have another season come out to end the show?
Yeah, I knew it was coming back.
Okay. Yeah. I think we should rewatch X-Men. There's only 5 seasons.
We can. I don't think I've ever seen the show in its entirety. I think I've seen a few episodes. I've definitely heard the theme song, like, a lot of times. Yeah, I've just listened to the theme song. I don't know if I've seen a full episode of the show. But yeah, it'd be fun to watch.
I have. I watched the fuck out of that show when it was on Jetix. Oh, Iron Man. Did you ever watch the 94 season of Iron Man? Or the 94
Oh, no.
Iron Man? Dude,
There's a 94 one? I know the 2008 one.
Cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a...
Oh my god.
Fucking...
I didn't know that.
The intro... Let me tell you, all these Marvel cartoons from, like, the 90s, they had some banger fucking intros.
The Spider-Man one was fucking banger. Spider-Man. Radioactive. Spider-Man. I can't do... It's all like electronic. It's fucking awesome.
This one would go... It's like he's hammering something, and then it just starts. It's I can't.
Is that not 2008? Is that not the 2008 one?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's the.
I didn't know there wasn't one from the 90s.
Yeah, it's 94.
I think I'm just thinking of Iron Man Armored Adventures. I think is what it was called.
I was about to say, yeah, 2008, 2011 was Armored Adventures. What's that Avengers show called?
That's so fucking crazy.
The like a new one?
Oh, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I think is what it's called. The theme song of that kicks ass. I've never seen the show.
Oh.
But yeah.
Dude, there's so much shit in the MCU now. Like,
I know it is. That's why I haven't seen all the fucking shows, because it's so overbearing. I'm just picking and choosing at this point. I don't know when I'm gonna see the Marvels. I'll see it eventually because I've seen all the other movies, but definitely not gonna see it before
probably watch it when it drops on Disney.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm definitely not seeing it before it's on Disney Plus.
Like, the only Marvel shows I think I would go to watch in theater.
Movies, you mean?
Yeah, my bad.
There
The only Marvel
are
movies I would go-
two upcoming.
Probably an Avengers.
Well, yeah, no, I was
Probably-
about to say. Yeah, Avengers.
Any Spider-Man.
Yep, Spider-Man. Deadpool 3.
I do. Oh yeah, I'll watch Deadpool 3. I'll try to see that one.
Yeah,
in
I'm for
theaters.
sure. I'm for sure trying to see Deadpool 3. The next Spider-Man movie. See, the thing about the Avengers is, like, it's everything before that's going to be leading into that. I don't think I hope the shows aren't that important. It's going to be stupid if they are. I think you should only really make the movies, like, not even all the movies, but whatever characters you're going to focus on in the Avengers movie, just make those fucking movies the integral piece going into the Avengers movie that you need to see or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm going to have to watch all that shit before I see an Avengers movie, too. So I don't know if I'm going to see the next Avengers in theaters or not.
I 100% believe you will not have to watch Secret Invasion or Miss Marvel. I don't think you'll have to watch any of the shows, really, for Endgame or for the next Avengers movie.
Because, like, I'm already behind on the shows. I'll probably never catch up, and I don't really care about the shows I've not seen. But the movies I try to keep up with.
And see, what sucks is you haven't seen the Netflix shows. And, you know, Jessica Jones is whatever. Luke Cage is bad. Iron Fist is just bad. The Defenders I enjoyed it for the most part because I liked Jessica Jones and Matt Murdock. And Punisher is fine. John Bernthal carries that show, though.
Yeah, Daredevil's the only one I really plan to watch, like, at any point. Soon, at least.
Also, another thing that I love about Loki, 6 episodes.
Yeah, I know, dude. I love the short seasons. Like, fuck, these shows that are like 6 to 8 episode seasons. It's so nice. Such a breeze.
10 is pushing it. 10 is pushing it. If you're gonna do,
if they're like 35-minute episodes, I don't mind it. Like Twisted Metal, that was fucking perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want more of it. So good job on Twisted Metal.
I do too, dude. That show was so fun. We did an episode on Twisted Metal. Speaking of,
we did do an episode on Twisted Metal.
Main reason I watched it, to be honest,
do,
and I have no regrets.
Next thing we're gonna do is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Hell yeah, you heard it here first.
Just kidding. We're gonna do the New Mutants.
Yeah, so we both liked Loki season 2. I think I haven't seen every Marvel property that's come out this year, but of what I have seen, I'd say it's second best. I'd say Guardians 3 is number 1.
Oh yeah, Guardians 3 is up there. I regret taking as long as I did to watch it.
Yeah, I told you it was good, dude. It's so fucking good.
I know.
Dude, that movie...
I don't want to go back and watch it.
I don't know. James Gunn, that son of a bitch, he made me shed a tear for a goddamn raccoon. That motherfucker. I'm ready for a Superman movie.
James Gunn's doing a Superman movie?
You didn't know this? You know he's the head of DC now, right?
I know he's the head of DC, but I thought he was just Kevin Feigeing it. I didn't think he was going to be making anything.
Oh, yeah. He's a Superman Legacy is the introduction to the new universe, and he's making the movie, so...
Who's going to be Superman?
I don't know. I think they have announced that. I think they announced like the casting for Clark and Lois, but I don't remember who either of them were.
Oh, did you hear who's probably going to be, or who's rumored to be the new Reed Richards in the MCU?
Oh, it's someone older. Oh, it's Pedro Pascal, right?
Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian himself.
Yeah, also Maxwell Lord from Wonder Woman 1984, which we also have an episode on. Go check that one out. Yeah, we're just plugging all these episodes. What's that other thing we usually do, though?
Oh, I was just going to say David Cornsweet.
Oh, is he the one that got cast?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Rachel Brosnahan.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't know
if you pronounced it right, but those names sound right.
I didn't say either of their names right.
I think he said Cornsweet right, yeah.
Who the fuck names their kid Cornsweet?
I don't think you have control of your last name.
Well, why are they casting a 33-year-old to play Lois Lane?
Because that's kind of young, isn't it?
No, that's old.
Oh my god. You know what else is old?
Hey, the fact that week 10 has came and went. That's what's old.
You
it's old news.
winning in these NFL predictions, that's what's old.
Yeah, that's old news. So, bit of a recap if we go backwards here.
Oh, I've got some bad news. I don't know. The way you said that reminded me of Bad News Barrett. You remember when Wade Barrett was doing that?
Yeah, Bad News Barrett. We're going to do a little time warping ourselves and go back to week 10. So, week 9, I come in, or my bad, let me back up 1 second. Week 10, I come in the defending champion of the winner of week 9. And how do I defend my throne? I shit the bed and go 7-7, and you go 9-5. So, not good. I really got fucked. And the teams that fucked me, who are they? The Packers, of course. They hate me. The Chargers, of course. You suck. And who else fucks me? The Jets. Because Zach Wilson decided he doesn't like to play football correctly. But
you know who didn't fuck you, though? CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans, baby.
that is true. That the Texans pulled through for me.
The Texans currently, as it stands, in the playoffs.
Ooh, the Bills, as it stands, currently out of the playoffs.
Yeah, the Bengals also, currently as it stands, out of the playoffs.
Ooh. So I do a thing every week where I made preseasons way too early predictions, and my record this week was 7-7 as well. So I went 7-7 in our me versus you, and I went 7-7 in our way too early predictions. My way too early predictions record is 98-52, so I'm beating you at least in one area. I have to keep 2 different sets of score to fucking beat you. My current record going into week 11 for me versus you is 77-73, and your record is 93-57.
I'm just too good, man. I got double the wins almost.
Things are not looking good for me coming into week 11 right now.
Hey, there's still 8 weeks of football left? Yeah, 8 weeks.
There's still time, but starting off on week 11, we got the first good Thursday night football game probably of the year. We got the Bengals versus the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I just think they need the win more. I feel like this is. Yeah, go ahead.
Gonna pick the Ravens.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I just feel like this is the time of the year where wins start to matter way more, and I don't know. If the Bengals lose a few more games, they might not be making the playoffs.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Moving on into our Sunday games, we have the Packers going to Los Angeles to face the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going with the Chargers.
Don't be sorry, because I'm going with the Chargers as well.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is the first week you picked against the Packers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, this is how you know you're trying to come back.
Yeah. If I'm just picking against the Packers. Yeah, I got to make a comeback, and it starts now. Moving from LA, we're going to Cleveland. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Cleveland versus the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, 2 teams that managed to win games that they probably shouldn't.
Before you pick, just know Deshaun Watson is out for the year.
Okay, I'm going with the Browns.
Me too.
PJ Walker has kind of been the saving grace for that team, to be honest. He's
no fucking.
I don't know how he's played so good, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't either. From Cleveland, we're going to Houston. The Arizona Cardinals are traveling to Houston to take on the Texans.
Yeah, I'm going with the Texans.
Me too, man.
CJ Stroud gonna ball out some more.
He is gonna ball out.
I think he's second in passing yards right now. And
I can tell you,
Sam Howell is first.
Sam Howell is first in passing
yards.
yards.
Yes, I'm not joking.
Just so you know, Max Crosby is now a 97 overall in Madden. So, how do you feel about that?
I don't even have the new Madden.
Yeah, me neither. So the passing yards through week 10 goes Sam Howell.
I told
CJ
you.
Stroud,
I told you. Tua's third.
Tua.
Yeah. I don't know who's after that.
Forrest.
Let me take a guess. Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Josh Allen.
There you go. The guy under Josh Allen?
Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Bro,
It's
what
a
the
guy
fuck?
You probably
Jared
wouldn't
Goff.
guess. Yes.
You say I wouldn't guess?
Now, I didn't think you would guess Goff.
Come on, dude. I knew he was top 10. He's a top 10 QB in the league.
All right, now after Goff,
He might actually be a top 10 QB in the league. I'm not even joking about that.
he could possibly be.
He's definitely a
Who's
top
after?
top 3 in the NFC. Oh, after Goff, is it Patrick Mahomes?
It's Patrick Mahomes.
Thank you. There we go.
We're just gonna go down the little list here. It's not all 32 teams. It's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's just
maybe
do
10.
top. Let's just do top 10. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah,
7?
I think it's 10. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is
5, 6.
Trevor
Now you're at
Lawrence?
7.
Oh, is Trevor Lawrence the answer?
No,
Is Lamar Jackson?
no.
Is Joseph?
Neither one of those guys.
Is Geno Smith?
No.
Dak Prescott?
Also, yeah, it is Dak Prescott. Moving on to the next guy.
Joe Burrow?
No, AFC,
Lamar
but
Jackson?
not Joe Burrow. Not Lamar Jackson. I told you, Lamar's.
Oh, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert. Okay, now.
Oh fuck, Lamar Jackson.
I told you Lamar's not up on this.
Oh,
list.
he's not on the list at all. Joe Burrow.
No, he's not on the list at all. No.
Fuck, is Joe on
Joe
it?
Burrow is not on this list.
Is it an NFC quarterback?
NFC.
Oh fuck. Baker.
3 guys from this division are on this.
What?
This passing yard list.
What? 3? How many have I already
3
named?
guys in the same division. You've named 2 of them already.
Oh fuck! 1 second. Let me get my bearings. NFC. What the fuck? I've named 2 of them.
Yeah,
West, East,
in the same division.
South. No, North.
You-
Oh wait. Have I named 2 for the North? It's not the North.
It's not the North. I'll go ahead and tell you that.
I haven't said Jalen Hurts, have I?
No, you have not.
Is Jalen Hurts on there?
It's Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah, Sam Howell was first, duh. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I
I
didn't
was
name
about
the
to say, you
fucking
forgot
Commanders
about
or Giants quarterback. Where I was like, oh yeah, Sam Howell is the Commanders quarterback.
All right, last guy.
Fuck. So it's not Joe Burrow, it's not Lamar Jackson.
Neither one
Oh,
of
is
them
it
are on
Trevor
the list.
Lawrence?
It's not Trevor Lawrence.
What
He's
the
not on the list.
fuck, Trevor? You suck. Is it Brock? No, it's not Brock Purdy.
This guy will fall off the list probably next week.
Kirk
and he won't
Cousins.
make his. Yes.
How is he still in the top 10, bro? He hasn't played like 3 games.
Yeah.
2 games.
Uh.
Fuck, where were we?
You want to do? I was gonna say you want to do passing touchdowns while you're at it. You basically can name all the same people, pretty much.
Fucking hell, passing touchdowns? Okay, what is the most?
19.
19.
It's tie for most.
Josh Allen.
And
He's one of the answers.
yeah,
Even though they're
He's
5
in
and 5. Is it Josh Allen and
same
Two-
division.
is it Tua?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tua. All right, next guy.
Patrick Mahomes.
No, he's tied with somebody else.
For second?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Jared Goff.
No, he's gonna fall off the list probably next week.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, he's got 18.
What?
Yeah, there's another
My
guy.
god, dude, how? How did they
Where
lose
was
4
Ball?
fucking games?
I have no idea.
The fuck?
This other guy, you know how there used to be. Okay, I'm not even trying to give you a hint. It's an AFC quarterback.
Lamar Jackson.
No, Lamar's not on this list.
Damn it! Is Joe Burrow on this list?
No,
PJ Walker.
no.
Justin Herbert.
Okay, Justin Herbert's on this list, but no, it's not.
Trevor Lawrence.
No.
What? Oh, fuck. AFC.
He used to play in the NFC.
He's tied with Patrick Mahomes.
No, he's tied with Kirk Cousins.
Oh, wait. I thought Patrick Mahomes and Kirk Cousins were tied.
No.
Oh, fuck. Is it? He used to. It's not Russell Wilson, is it?
It's Russell.
What?
Wilson.
What?
Yeah.
You're joking.
18 touchdowns.
You're
18
so he's already got more touchdowns this season than he did last season.
Apparently so.
My God. Jesus. Russ is cooking and we don't even know.
It's a 4-way tie for third place.
Jalen Hurts.
Yes. No. Actually, no.
Fuck.
They all have 17.
Justin Herbert.
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence.
No.
Dak
he's not on
Prescott.
the list. Yes.
Jared Goff.
No.
What? Jared, why?
Goff isn't up here.
Oh,
Jared Goff isn't on the
CJ
list.
Stroud.
No.
What? He's on the list, though.
Yes, he's on the list.
There's 2 more that have 17. So I have Dak and Justin.
Yes.
Sam Howell.
Yes.
And does
You said this guy earlier, but you've like given up on him now.
have I? Brock
Yeah.
Purdy?
No.
Joe Burrow?
It's an AFC quarterback. That's not Joe Burrow. He's not on the list.
He's not on the list. CJ Stroud.
No, I told you he's on the list, but he's not. He's not up here. What did you? You've already guessed CJ Stroud for 17. I told you no. Did you think it would change because it's a different?
What? What do you mean I'm giving up on this person?
You said him earlier, and I said you said I thought he had this many touchdowns, and I said no, but he's on the list.
I thought that was Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence.
No, Patrick Mahomes. I'm just gonna.
I thought he was second. I thought him and Kirk were tied.
No, it's Josh Allen has 19,
Oh, fuck.
Tua has 19, Kirk has 18, Russell has 18, Dak has 17, Pat
Oh.
has 17, Justin has 17.
I misunderstood that. I
Sam
thought
has
Patrick
17.
Mahomes was correct for second that whole time.
And now it's a 3-way tie for 15.
CJ Stroud, Trevor
Yes.
Lawrence,
No, he's not on the list.
Brock Purdy,
Yes.
and is it from? Oh, is it 15? Huh?
Yeah. The quarterback wears number 2.
Number 2. Who the fuck wears number 2?
NFC.
NFC number 2. Oh, is that Baker? I don't know what number he is.
Baker wears 6. But
Oh,
no, it is not.
he still wears 6. I knew he did with the Browns. I've not been watching any Bucks games.
Oh, maybe he doesn't wear 6 with the.
2. Who the fuck wears number 2? I don't know. Who is it?
It's Jalen.
Oh, Jalen. Oh, I forgot he
Pretty
that.
sure Jalen wears 2. Now you're making me question it.
I forgot he wasn't an answer already. See, I lose track.
You lose a lot.
Where the fuck are we?
Now, wait, I need to make sure that Jalen wears.
He
2.
wears number
Jalen's-
1.
Oh, he wears number 1. No!
Wow, you missed. What a misdirect.
I misdirected this shit out of you, but if you already knew the answer, then you would have already known.
Yeah.
Who does wear 2 on the
I
Eagles?
don't-
Darius.
What quarterback wears number 2?
Matt Ryan.
Yeah, he's retired.
Zach Wilson.
Fuck you.
I got two answers back to back. From Houston, we're going to your fucking favorite quarterback to name. We're going to Jacksonville, and the Tennessee Titans are taking on the Tennessee Jaguars, apparently.
Well, the
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win this game.
I think me too. I need 7. Going from Jacksonville, we're staying in Florida, but we're traveling over to Miami. The Las Vegas Raiders are coming into town to take on the Dolphins.
Hey, man, if the Raiders had one more win and they actually had a positive record, maybe they would beat the Dolphins, but they just have that even record right now, so I'm going to go with Miami.
As it stands, I agree. From Miami, we're going to Carolina, and the Cowboys are coming into town to take on the Panthers, and this is my first hot take of the week. The Panthers are winning.
I'm going with the Cowboys. I don't think they're going to lose to the Cardinals and the Panthers.
You're an idiot. How dare you?
Well, I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see.
From the Carolinas, we're going to Detroit, where the Chicago Bears are going to take on the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I'm going with the Detroit Lions, baby.
It seems like every time I pick the Bears, they lose. So I'm going to pick the Lions and hope the Bears win. Oh, wait, I already said I won't pick the Bears anymore. Or the Vikings. I think I will stay true to that. Anyways, I'm picking the Lions. From there, we're going to the nation's capital, which isn't even the nation's capital. We're going to FedEx Field, though, where the New York Giants are going to take on the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm going with the Commanders. The Giants aren't even a team right now.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
The Patriots play the Giants next week, so, maybe we're looking at 3 wins for New England.
Oh, I saw something that said Bill Belichick might get fired this year, and if Bill Belichick gets fired from New England, then the Chargers are going to fire Brandon Staley and hire Bill Belichick.
Okay.
So, that's very interesting to me.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We're going to Santa Clara, where Baker Mayfield's coming into town to play Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. They're looking more like themselves.
Brock Purdy probably just actually doesn't have a concussion now.
Yeah.
He can actually play football again.
Yeah, they steamrolled Jacksonville.
From Santa Clara, we're going to Buffalo, where the Jets are going to take on the Bills.
Yeah, the Jets beat them in week 1. The Bills lost to the Broncos last week. Yeah, I'm still going with the Bills, though.
I'm going to pick the Bills as well. From Buffalo, we're going to LA, where the Seahawks are coming down to face the Rams.
Going with the Seattle Seahawks here.
Fuck you. That's what I'm picking. From LA, we're going to the Mile High City, where the Vikings are coming into town to play the Broncos. The Broncos currently on a 4-win streak, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this might be the low-key the hardest game to predict this week. Because I don't fucking know who's going to win this game. I'm going to go with the Vikings, though. I think they're still the better team, but who the fuck knows? Russell Wilson's thrown 18 touchdowns, so...
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Vikings as well, because Joshua Dobbs is apparently the GOAT. So, moving in to the next game, we have the overrated Chiefs facing off, we have the city of brotherly stink, the Philadelphia Eagles, going up against the overrated Chiefs. Super Bowl matchup here.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea who's going to win this. I'm going to go with...
either one of these teams are that good.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs. Because they're the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Patrick Mahomes at home.
So, are Ravens versus Bengals and Cowboys versus Panthers the only game we have different?
Yep.
Damn.
2 games different this week.
Crazy.
Unless you want to pick the Giants.
I do not want to pick the Giants. I picked them the first time they played, and they won. They're not going to sweep them.
Oh, you think Sam Howell's going to throw about 100,000 yards?
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to stay number one.
I keep seeing the same meme, and I find it funny. Like, every time. It's like, CJ Stroud can break a record this week. If he can throw for 89,000 yards, he will be the NFL's league passing leader. And I'm like, that's so funny. It's so stupid, but it's a fucking hilarious meme, and I love it.
Wait, who were the top 5 in passing yards again? It was Sam Howell, CJ Stroud, Tua.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
And I don't remember.
Was it? No, someone was above Mahomes, I think.
Sam Howell, CJ Stroud, Tua, Josh Allen, Jared Goff.
Okay. So, Sam Howell and Josh Allen have both played 10 games, and the other 3 have played 9 games. So, CJ Stroud being number 2 with 1 less game than Sam Howell, pretty damn crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was our week 11 picks. What else do we do, though?
Ooh, we do Super Bowl picks.
Ooh, I think I'm not going to stick with Ravens versus Eagles.
Ooh, now I'm curious. What are you going to do?
Oh, what am I going to do? That's a good question. What am I going to do?
I bet you're going to pick Lions-Texans.
That sounds pretty fucking fire, but...
That's what I'm picking.
Really?
Yeah.
Lions-Texans? Okay. I'm not going to steal it then. I'm going to go... What AFC team do you want to go with? Not the Ravens. I don't want to go with the Chiefs. Because that's boring.
You could do the PJ Walker-led Browns.
Fucking no. No, thank you. Okay, I'm going to go with... the Jaguars just got fucked. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. The Seahawks. The Seahawks and the... You know what? Seahawks, Dolphins. Fuck it.
Wow.
Yeah, because
That's a hot take.
very hot, you could say.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Do you just want to take a guess on who has the most interceptions in the league right now?
Fuck. The most interceptions? Is it?
Yeah, this person has 11.
Is it Kirk Cousins?
It is not Kirk Cousins. He's not on this list.
Okay. 11 interceptions. I don't think I'm going to know this. Josh Allen.
It is Josh Allen. There's 2 people that have 10. Can you guess who they are? You should be pretty good at guessing who they are.
Dak Prescott.
No.
Damn.
Think about me and you do this podcast, so that means
Oh, Mac Jones. And,
yep.
and Jordan Love.
Yep. Both have 10.
And they're both number 10.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's 4 10s right there. I don't know what you're going to do with all those 10s.
I'd fucking stack racks and kiss ass.
Okay.
I don't really know what that meant, but here's a report that came out today about Mac Jones, and apparently Patriots quarterback Mac Jones has lost the support of the locker room, and most of the players are done with him. One team source said the locker room is 80-20 out on Mac. Another said a vast majority of players are just outright done with him.
Yeah, it's almost like the Patriots need another quarterback. A better quarterback.
Yes. Did you know the Patriots waived Jack Jones?
No, I did not know that.
That's one of their corners.
Yeah, I know.
So, okay. They waived Jack Jones, and the Raiders have picked him up.
Literally, like 5 of their fucking corners had the last name Jones. And, well, they waived him, and, like, 3 of them are injured, so. Fucking Gonzalez is injured. Matthew Judon is injured. Everyone is fucking injured. Everyone hates Mac Jones. So you know what? Maybe the Patriots won't even beat the Giants next week. Who the fuck knows?
Would you rather them win and beat the Giants, or would you rather them lose and...
I'd rather them lose and have the number 1 draft pick if the Panthers can win again. Oh, yeah.
Did you know that a kicker or a running back for the Houston Texans kicked like a field goal or something last week?
Yeah, because their kicker's injured.
Yeah.
Or all their kickers are injured, whatever.
Yeah. He apparently is now a 68 overall. He's a running back, but he's now a 68 overall kicker. He has 55 kick power and 56 kick accuracy. Are
you just telling me Madden stats right now?
Yeah, man. Because it fucking pops up. So, why not?
Okay, then.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fuck, what else? What other kind of stats?
I don't know. Don't we usually do score predictions?
Oh shit, we do score predictions. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make a score prediction on how bad the Panthers are gonna beat the Cowboys. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a fucking barn burner. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah. What's the score gonna be? How bad are the Panthers going to defeat the Dallas Cowboys come Sunday?
21-19.
21-19. Okay, I'm gonna say the Cowboys are gonna beat the Panthers 38-14.
Wow, 38-14.
Yeah, I don't know.
What makes you think they're going to lose that bad?
Yeah, we said we were going to go to the Eagles, but they were on a bye last week since they're their number 1 team right now record-wise. So Eagles Chiefs, we're going to predict that one.
Oh yeah, but we both predicted the Eagles to lose that one. So I guess it's just
Chiefs are the best AFC team, so.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. We just both predict the Eagles to lose, so we're you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say.
It's fine. Well, the next best team is the Chiefs, so we'd be predicting this fucking game anyway.
Yeah, all right. So I think the Chiefs. Well, I'll let you go first this time.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to be quite as high scoring as the Super Bowl was. So that ended 38-35. I'm going to say this game will end 30. You know, I'm going to say Chiefs win it 34-31, just by a field goal.
I am not going nearly that high.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm going to go 24-21.
Okay.
Still a field goal game.
I was kind of thinking 28-24, but then anytime I think of that score, my mind automatically goes to Super Bowl 49, so I tried not to fall into that fucking hole. I was just going to sit here like blanked out for like a minute, reliving the glory days.
I saw this video, and you'd find it hilarious. So Tom Brady and Julian Edelman, they had this like simulation golf thing, and they're like, Julian's like swinging and stuff like that, and he hits this ball, and you just hear him go, "Oh fuck!" Well, they have like old games playing on in the background, and Julian walks up to Tom and he says, "I got good news and bad news." And Tom's like, "What's the bad news?" He's like, Julian says, "I broke your driver," and Tom's like, "How the fuck did you break my driver?" And then he just starts laughing, and he says, and Tom's like, "Well, what's the good news?" He points at the TV and he's like, "We won the Super Bowl." And it was the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl, and it's a replay of Julian's catch, and I'm like, that's fucking funny. I like that.
Yeah, one of the greatest Super Bowl catches of all time.
Yeah. Yep. 100% agree.
That shit was crazy. How he just let it go and then fucking caught it again, so the refs couldn't fucking bullshit him.
Yep.
Crazy awareness. That game was just insane all the way around. When will the Patriots make another Super Bowl? When will the Packers make another Super Bowl? Which of them will make it back there first? We don't know.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. Will it be this year? No. Will it be next year? Maybe. We are still hopeful. You remember when we predicted Patriots Packers for the Super Bowl like every year, and it never happened?
Yeah. And you know how many years we got so fucking close to it happening?
Literally like so many years in a row.
Yeah, let's just let's just go down memory lane. 2014, almost happened. Brandon Botstick. 2015, Larry Fitzgerald, best player on the field, left wide open. Fucking killed us in the divisional round. Thanks.
2016.
Yeah,
that was the divisional. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the Cardinals got killed by the fucking Panthers. And the Patriots lost to the Broncos. Yeah.
2016, the Packers had one of the best run the table seasons I've ever seen in my entire life, and then they forgot how to play football against the Falcons. 2017, the Packers didn't do good. They did bad. Rodgers got hurt. So, yeah. 2018, I think the Packers just did bad that year.
Wasn't that that was the year Mike McCarthy got fired, right? So yeah, they did bad.
Yeah, they did do bad. Yeah, they did bad that year.
Then Matt LaFleur's first season. Yeah, this is it.
NFC Championship game, forgets how to play football against. Oh no, my bad. Raheem Mostert, like 270 fucking yards, rushing yards. What the fuck? 2020, Tom Brady decides. Or no, I'm sorry. This was against the 49ers again.
No, this was the Bucks, wasn't it?
Was it the Bucks?
Yeah. Then the next year was the 49ers and the divisional.
Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah. A lot of bullshit calls back and forth in that game. Really fucked the Packers. There were a couple favored calls on the Bucks. Like Kevin King got called for holding multiple times, but there was literally a clip that went around of Anton Winfield holding Devontae Adams at the line or past the line of scrimmage, like holding him by the jersey, like basically on his hands and knees saying, please, Devontae Adams, stop doing what you're doing. Stop burning me. Piece of shit. But whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Then the fucking special teams cost them the game, which the offense played like shit. The defense played okay. And the special teams cost them the game in the next one. So many fucking opportunities, though. So many. Blown.
Yeah, and the Patriots haven't really sniffed the Super Bowl since fucking Brady left us. So, but I don't know. Anyone that credits just Brady for the success of the Patriots is so fucking stupid. Like all the people that are hating on Bill now and like saying it was all Tom. Fuck anyone that is saying that.
Literally, the reason that the Bucks did so well is because Brady assembled a super team in Tampa Bay, and when that super team kind of collapsed, I'm not saying like it's all Bill, it's all Brady. It was a very combined effort. Bill put that defense together, and Tom was a focal point.
Brady will say that too. Like, have you heard him talk like and actually in retirement about like just playing and shit? He was like, yeah, I had to fucking have a good coach. I had to have good receivers. I had to have good guys blocking for me. Like, I wouldn't have been as good without the people around me playing good.
And then like the only times that Brady didn't have like I'm not saying Brady can't make it to a Super Bowl without a super team, but the only times Brady didn't make it to a Super Bowl is if like he didn't have a top 10 defense or he didn't have like a top 10 offense.
Yeah, but you could argue some of the top 10 offenses, like how many elite players were really on that offense, because like the Patriots win a lot of years just with not like elite receivers. Then they had
no. I'm not saying they had like elite talent or anything, but they had guys that were good in their roles.
Yeah.
Look at guys like.
But everything applies to that: the coaching, the play calling. Quarterback's very important, obviously.
And I mean, you can say Rob Gronkowski, one of the best tight ends that has ever existed, probably the GOAT of tight ends. Like you could put him in the same conversation that you put Tony Gonzalez.
Yep.
And Travis Kelce is in that conversation as well.
Oh, he most definitely is.
Yeah, so those three guys are easily tied for GOAT of tight ends, without a doubt. Wes Welker, probably one of the best slot receivers that ever existed.
Yeah, dude was insane. In his prime, oh my god. Fucking nasty.
Yeah. Julian Edelman, another guy that probably one of the best slot receivers that ever existed.
Dude could take some fucking hits.
Yeah.
Just was ragdolling it out there some nights.
There was this guy. I don't know if many people ever heard of him or not. Randy Moss, I think was his name.
Oh, Randy Moss. Yeah, I think I've heard of him.
He played with Brady, for a little bit, but I don't think many people ever heard of him or anything. There was another tight end that played with Brady for a long time, or not for a long time, but he played with Brady for a little bit, and he was a really good tight end. But then he got in a lot of legal trouble and ended up in jail.
Yeah, he shall not be named, Lord Voldemort himself.
He was possibly better than Gronk in a lot of aspects.
Whoa.
There's like people that go out on a limb and say there's proof that says he was possibly better than Gronk. It's just he didn't have that sustainability because he was a fucking moron and made some very poor choices.
Yeah,
but
that was a long enough rant though.
Yeah. If you listen to this on Apple Music or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast, go to YouTube. Look up the Red Arrow on YouTube. Look at all the other stuff that he has on there. He has a video called Top 10 Anime Babes of All Time. Go watch that video, you sick little perverts. Go fucking watch it.
If only I knew 10 anime babes, even.
Yeah, can you name 2 girls from an anime?
Fuck you. No?
I really fucking put you in a pickle, didn't I?
I don't even remember the ones from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking, what?
Okay, name one anime girl, and it can be from Yu-Gi-Oh!
What was her name? Mia something?
I think you're making that up. That
Tara was the other one?
No, that's the girl from Teen Titans.
Yu-Gi-Oh! She is the Earth Mover, you're right. But there's also...
I thought her name was like Teratot or something.
No, Judas Contract, the one that turns on the Titans for Slade as Terra, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's her.
Oh, yeah, they had that.
Maya! That's her... Not Mia, fucking Maya. Maya Valentine. How could I forget her last name's fucking Valentine? I watched 230 episodes of that fucking show. I mean, she wasn't in every single episode, but... She was in a lot of them.
Did you ever watch the movie?
I've watched
the 3 Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh yeah. That's like Bond
that?
Beyond Time, I think is what it's called. It's alright. I need to rewatch it now that I've seen like all of the original series and all of GX. Well, all of GX except for season 4 because they didn't dub that season. And I tried to watch the sub version, just the Japanese. And
Japanese is hard.
Dude, it was so jarring going from the dub to that because, like, Crowler, which is...
in your head.
Yes, and Crowler, he's one of the professors at the school in GX. His voice, just like the pitch of it alone, is so fucking different that it's so jarring. Like, I don't even see it as the same character because the voice is so different.
That's the way that I felt about... See, originally I was going to watch Dragon Ball Super subbed, because it was coming out in Japan before it was coming out in America dubbed, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll watch Dragon Ball Super. Not hearing Sean Shamel, I don't know how to say his last name. Not Shamel, I think. Not hearing him or the guy who voices Vegeta, Christopher something, I think. Not hearing them voice those characters and like hearing like just some is like a Japanese woman, I think, is the voice actor for Goku and whatnot. It's so fucking hard. I just couldn't do it. I got through like 5 episodes and I was like, I just can't do this.
Damn, dude.
I never watched.
I'm surprised you got through 5 episodes.
How many episodes did you get through?
I don't even think I got through the first one. I got through like 10 minutes. And it was just like every time, it was specifically that character. Like every time they showed him on screen, I'm like, I can't. He sounds too fucking different. Because he's like,
Well,
in the dub version, yeah, the dub version, the
Awesome.
American version, he's like high bitch, like kind of measly voice. He sounds like a real son of a bitch, which he is, and it's perfect for that. And in the sub version, his voice is so fucking deep. I'm like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck? You can't tell me this grown ass man just went through puberty all over again.
he did. But
It's insane though.
Anyways, that's our rant about anime. Leave a comment on what you want us to go on a rant about next.
Yeah, what's your
because we
favorite
will-
anime? How much do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? What are your top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh battles in the original Yu-Gi-Oh? Sound off in the comments down below. If you're watching this
Leave
on
your
YouTube.
Top 10 hentai videos in the comments below.
No, don't listen
Nobody
to
will watch them. Oh,
Be-
don't listen to me.
him. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, follow us, leave a rating. It helps the show. It helps us grow. It helps get the episode out there. So do that for us. It'd be awesome.
It helps us keep our will to live.
Yeah, exactly. It really does. And what are we going to be talking about next week? Probably, some Survivor Series predictions? We're already back at predictions because fucking Survivor Series is less than 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure.
Shit.
It's a week from Saturday, I think.
Damn, that's around Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I didn't know Survivor Series was like that. Oh, yeah.
it's like
'cause
2
the
days
Diamond
after
League-
Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah. So hopefully the card's announced by this time next week, and we can predict that.
Yeah, I think that's about everything, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, you know how the show ends.